Hello everybody, my name's Jeremy. This is a review of 2016 of some strange things I saw in the sky. This object I saw fly up out of the desert out of the corner of my eye. I got to my destination, jumped out of my car, hesitated to grab my phone to look to see if I saw wings or anything on this object, and nothing appeared. I tried zooming in on it later on, trying to crop and get a better visual of what it might be, but nothing really came up but a light. But apparently there are no wings or anything showing up in the picture. So this started off the year of strange occurrences. So we'll look at this picture for a little bit. Alrighty, might have to shorten this one up a little bit, but here we come to the next one. I was driving down 51st Avenue near Bell Road, saw this strange white giant orb down way in the distance. Couldn't explain what it was, so I tried to get some video and some photographs. This was the best I could get out of the filters and zooming in and cropping, but again, unexplained. Don't know what this was, and no other reports that I've seen come in of anything, so who knows. Unidentified for sure. Alright, we're gonna take a little break here. Here's some fun chemtrails, whatever you want to call them, in our Phoenix skies. X marks the spot. So I'll have little segues with these in the middle. Then we come to June 17th. I was going down 51st Avenue towards Union Hills. I look up into the sky. I see two large black objects. Assuming at first they were helicopters because they were so low in the sky. I came upon them, and one was a giant building, and the other one this scary looking craft with arms with a ball underneath. This shows a building, the building as close as I could capture. It had weird geometric shapes, a tower, black solid that came off the top of it. Some etchings. These things flew right over my head. There were no propellers, no turbines, nothing. Here we see the large object with the arms and the ball underneath. This ball was untethered, and it just moved freely underneath the craft. It went low and up. If you refer to my YouTube page, you can see this happening in the video in segments, because it wasn't all that clear, even though they were right there. Some reason my video made it look very small. But these two objects were very strange, unexplained. Never really got any answers through MUFON. They've reopened the case to investigate it some more. We did, after these two objects passed, I did witness a black helicopter floating over Deer Valley High School right here on the corner of 51st and Union Hills. It hovered for quite some time as though it was taking readings, or I don't know. I'm really beside myself on these two objects. If anybody's got any answers, please let me know. It seemed obvious. It was anti-gravitational propulsion. And three other people at my work happened to see this, and they are too unexplained of what it might be. Here's another fun little chemtrail over our Phoenix skies. And then we come to about a week, maybe less than a week later, driving down the road, I see this circle in the sky. So I pull over, I take a little video, a couple photographs, don't give it much attention, and a couple days later I go back to review, and I see this little circular craft over to the right hanging out in the clouds. I reviewed the video, cropped in. Pixels are moving within this circle, but the clouds themselves, no pixels are moving. So I can only assume that this is an object that might have created this circle through the clouds, whether it punched through or what. I don't have any idea. So, against unidentified flying objects. So here's a closer look of that craft nestling within the clouds. Again, if anybody has any questions, answers, anything, please respond in the comments. So, yeah, that's this one. Then this next one, my wife went shopping without me. She noticed this object falling into our atmosphere, a round circle with 2 or 3 jet streams coming off of it. She snapped a picture. I zoomed it in, checked it out. She said it stopped in midair and then disappeared. Okay, and then we come to this day. I'm heading down Paradise Lane towards 51st Avenue. Seems to be a reoccurring road. And I looked down during the sunset, and there was this glowing anomaly, not a cloud in the sky, but this white orb from a distance. Could not make out what it was. It didn't seem to move, but it was shining brighter than the sun, even though it's reflecting on it. I did a filter on it. You can see some shadows in the back. No clue what this was. Being a delivery driver, I had to keep going, but I captured what I could. So again, unidentified, no clue what this could have been. One night, back at work here on 51st Avenue in Union Hills, I was taking out the trash one night, saw this red object come towards me. By this time, I've been seeing so many things, I just kind of shrugged it off. Came towards, moved to the north, went up into the clouds and disappeared. I had enough time to come in, grab another garbage bag, take it out there, and poof, here comes a second one in the exact same formation. So I rush in, I grab my phone, I yell for my other driver, come out, look at this. We're both stunned by what we're seeing. This one seems to be just a bit closer. It creeps up on us. I start shooting pictures, and all I got in all the photos were red orbs. This one was the only one that came out crisp and clear, and you could zoom in. You can obviously see an object. To give a shout out to Secure Team on YouTube, Tyler. He did a piece on the International Space Station and a craft that came up close to it. This craft looks almost exactly what they saw at the International Space Station. I was just blown away by what I had seen. This object, again, came towards us, turned south, went towards an airplane, then banked left again, still going north, and jetted up into the clouds, and it disappeared. So again, another UFO, unexplainable. Anybody out there has any kind of answers for me, please go to the comments. I'm just putting this all together because this has been just one crazy year. Don't know what this could have been. This white light was a plane flying by, but the red one, it just was hovering over a neighborhood, paused in the air. It kind of sat there. I took some pictures, tried to get video. It didn't show up on the video, but it did on the photographs. It then proceeded to move across 43rd Avenue and out and away towards the desert. Possibly a drone, but I've never seen a drone move away from its operator in that distance before. But again, it was unidentified. Figured I'd throw it in here and let you all see what has been going on in Phoenix, or has been going on in Phoenix. This object here, I was standing out back of work, saw a red orb coming towards me. I began to just shoot picture after picture after picture. I tried video, but it wouldn't really turn up on the film. But some people came out of work. They said, "What's Jeremy doing out there?" And one employee said, "Oh, taking pictures of that airplane." The red object stopped right above us, completely stopped. I could have assumed this was a Chinese lantern, but it stopped in midair and then proceeded to go directly up into the sky, not falling to earth, but shot up into the atmosphere. Then I proceeded to show everybody this picture and asking, do you still believe this was an airplane? So there you have it. Those are some strange anomalies that have been following me around. Some of these I haven't even been able to capture. They're either moving too fast or I just couldn't get a shot off in time. I've seen a lot of these red orbs, almost as if fire's coming off of them. So that's this one. This next one I took from my nephew off his Facebook. His girlfriend, fiance, she was in a car accident. He went out to the scene, proceeded to take pictures of everything. He said he took about 12 pictures. This object was turned up in only one of the pictures, and that's what you see here. Again, unidentified, very familiar shape, just going through the sky. He was lucky, I guess, to capture it. So guys, thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, questions, answers, please feel free to write in the comments below. If you have anything you'd like to share, please share.